This is similar to a problem you probably are seeing in Delta Math. And it's just another application of our u substitution, where u will be our inner function of 1 minus x squared. And u prime will then be negative 2x in this case, the derivative of 1 minus x squared. So now I'm going to integrate this, but I'm not going to put any integration limits in because these limits are in terms of x, and I'll need them to be in terms of u. I've got 3x, and I'm going to write u to the 1/2, because that's the same thing as the square root of u, over 5. And because du dx is negative 2x, then dx equals du over negative 2x. Or the shortcut would just be to divide by the derivative negative 2x. So we're going to say du over negative 2x, and our x's cancel out. So we'll write this as the integral. We've still got a 3 that didn't cancel out, a 5 and a negative 2 for negative 10 in the denominator. U to the 1/2. And now I'm going to put my limits in terms of u. So since u equals 1 minus x squared, then x will, for the lower limit, be 0. Well, 1 minus 0 squared is 1. And for the upper limit, we'll have u equals 1 minus 1 squared. And that's going to equal 0. So that will be our upper limit. Now we will find an antiderivative. So we'll have negative 3 over 10. We will add 1 to our power in the form of 2 over 2. So we have u to the 3/2. And we'll divide by 3/2. But that's the same as multiplying by 2/3. So I'll erase the divide by because we took care of it. 3 and 3 will cancel out. And 2/10 is the same as 1/5. So now I'm really looking at negative 1 over 5, u to the 3/2, evaluated from 1 to 0. But 3/2 is really the cube of the square root. So I'm going to rewrite this as a cube. No, excuse me. A square out in front and a cube inside. Now I can plug in my limits. Negative 1 over 5 square root of 0 cubed minus negative 1 over 5 square root of 1 cubed. Of course, the first term just goes to 0. Minus and a minus is a plus. And the cube, or the square root of 1 is 1, cubed is 1. So I really just have 1/5 as my answer.